At this hour, I'm Christina Aguayo in Dallas, and here are your top stories.
There is no price tag when it comes to national security. That's the latest statement made by the man Trump pegged to clean up the immigration crisis in the United States. Incoming border czar Tom Homan, who is about to launch President Donald Trump's mass deportation plan, sending millions of illegal migrants back across the southern border, says it's going to cost about $86 billion to start. However, keeping illegal migrants in the country cost more than double that last year alone. Homan saying the savings for American taxpayers will get even greater over time. Homan also saying that there is no price tag when it comes to American lives, adding that he aims to stop illegal migrants from murdering the children of American citizens. And even though the operation will be expensive, it's less than the more than $160 billion taxpayers spent last year alone to pay for airline tickets, healthcare, hotel rooms, food, and education for illegal migrants. Homan saying in the long run, the mass deportation plan will save citizens tens of billions of dollars, reminding people that none of this would be happening if the Biden-Harris administration didn't reverse Trump-era immigration policies and open the border by giving away unlimited benefits to illegals. The Biden administration was slammed for trying to auction off border wall material needed for new construction. Here's what you need to know about the auction and the wall, straight from the southern border. The border wall panels that President Joe Biden tried to sell for pennies on the dollar before Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton filed a lawsuit stopping him dead in his tracks are huge, heavy, and needed by President Donald Trump to complete the southern border wall when he gets back into the White House. This is the wall that either replaced existing border barrier that looked more like chain link fence or sat a couple of feet off the ground to stop vehicles from passing through. However, a person could easily step over them. The wall that Trump will continue to build is 30 feet tall in most places. Its steel bollards are 6 inches wide and filled with concrete and rebar. The bollards are 4 inches apart, which allows Border Patrol agents to see right into Mexico. A steel anti-climbing plate tops the wall, and the wall's foundation extends 6 to 10 feet into the ground. Fiber optic cable in the ground can then detect any type of digging, and LED lights next to the wall lets Border Patrol agents and cameras see illegal activity at night. Recently released data shows that more than 271,000 migrants out of the 2.9 million who entered the country in 2024 were deported, 89,000 of which had criminal charges or convictions. The new data is back in the spotlight after a horrific crime in New York and is the focus of today's border report. The illegal migrant that was arrested for allegedly setting a woman on fire in a New York subway, then watching her burn to death, snuck into the country back in 2018, but was deported days later by the Trump administration. However, sometime after that, he snuck back into the country undetected by CBP or Border Patrol and became one of the millions of gotaways who are living in the United States at this very moment. In fact, since October of 2023, more than 900,000 gotaways crossed into the country, sparking concerns among many officials who are focused on the criminal element that is slipping past an overwhelmed Border Patrol as millions of migrants are showing up each year. In fact, Customs and Border Protection data shows that the number of criminal encounters in the past 3 years has spiked 350% to a high of almost 33,000 in fiscal year 2023. According to Border Patrol, agents have apprehended hundreds of gang members, including those from Venezuela's violent prison gang, Tren de Aragua, who have been taking over apartment complexes and have set up shop in 16 states across the nation. 3 people were shot and 1 other stabbed after a family dispute broke out at an airport in Arizona. The incident happened in Phoenix over the Christmas holiday following a physical altercation. Japanese automotive giant Toyota says it's donating $1 million to Donald Trump's inauguration ceremony. It comes as the incoming president plans to place a 25% tariff on imports from Mexico, where Toyota produces pickup trucks for the U.S. market. New York Governor Kathy Hochul is targeting large fossil fuel companies by making them pay fees to help fight the effects of climate change. Under a bill signed by the Democrat governor, companies who Hochul says are responsible for substantial greenhouse gas emissions will be required to pay into a state infrastructure fund for repairs or projects that help avoid future damage from climate change. Lawmakers approved the bill earlier this year. It's meant to make big oil and gas companies contribute to the cost of repairs after extreme weather events for resiliency projects. Such projects may include restoring coastal wetlands or upgrading roads, bridges, and water drainage systems. Legal challenges to the new law are expected. A Florida woman is in custody after she allegedly stabbed a woman 14 times over a bad pizza delivery tip. Authorities say the victim's 5-year-old daughter witnessed the entire attack. The Osceola County Sheriff's Office says that Brianna Alvelo has been charged with stabbing the woman in her motel room in Kissimmee, Florida, a short time after delivering pizza to her. The woman gave Alvelo $50 on a $33 bill, expecting change back. When Alvelo started walking away, the woman asked for money back, and Alvelo told her they didn't make change. So the woman got a smaller dollar bill from her boyfriend, and Alvelo's tip ended up being $2.
In Dallas, Christina Aguayo, Salem News Channel.